led to my need for a transplant. If I tell you that almost 20 years ago I needed day surgery and went into a hospital for that, hoping to be out before Christmas time and I could get back to my congregation. Unfortunately, the day surgery went horribly wrong and I spent the next 6 months of my life in hospital. Came out in a wheelchair attached to a tube of oxygen. I lived like that for the next 2 years, and it was a doctor in Kingston who had told me that unless I received a transplant, I unfortunately would not see the next Christmas. So it seemed to be a no-brainer at the time. The journey through the process is interesting because you gradually become committed to the journey. Going to Toronto General initially 3 days a week for workup for the surgery. Well, how can you work up a frame that weighs 125 pounds? But they do it. They're brilliant people. And it's the camaraderie, the friendship in what we used to call a treadmill room or dance class, which gives everyone a feeling of mission, a feeling of I'm going to get there. And so beyond that, I received a call, drove all the way down to, or my wife drove all the way down to Toronto. It was unfortunately, it was a false call. But then a month later, I received another call, and that was in July of 2003, and it was for real this time. I've always been a slow learner, so to speak. So I spent the next 3 months in hospital recovering, and from then, 16 years ago, it's been a total blessing. Morning when I waken up, and every night when I go to bed at night, I give thanks to my transplant, my donor, my transplant family for giving me this amazing gift, which has allowed me to hug and see my grandchildren. It's allowed me to officiate at my daughter's wedding, and indeed at my son's wedding. I can't put that into any more words that describe it so well. Anything else I would like to say? We founded the Ontario East Transplant Support Group, and after a few years it became bigger and bigger to this extent that we needed a new centre in Kingston, and the Kingston people have taken it on from there as the Transplant Advocate Association, or TAA. And if I read just three words that speak to me. One is support, which they do. One is knowledge, which they can provide through people like myself and through people like the members of the Transplant Association. And encouragement, because at some time in our lives we all need the gift of encouragement, and that's what the TAA is able to do. My gift has been so profound that I encourage anyone and everyone who listens to this video to consider giving the gift of life so that others may benefit the way I have and the way my friends have.